Hi everybody.
Hello.
It's the Cruising Tea Ladies, Sharon and Jodie.
Welcome back.
Yes, and this is
Episode 5.
And we've got the tea for the day is the organic French Earl Grey tea that we're drinking today from The Source.
It's a nice tea.
And what are we talking about today, Jodie?
We are talking about Embarkation Day.
The best day of the cruise.
So we have a really nice tea. We'll try this one.
It's very lavendery, florally, isn't it? It's a different type of French Earl Grey.
It's very nice.
Okay, let's get into it.
Embarkation Day. It's a very exciting day.
Before embarkation though, what do we do before embarkation?
First thing we do, I would download the app
Okay,
for the
so
cruise line that you're going on.
Yep.
It's the first thing.
There's a lot of information on the app. We won't go into that in depth today, but if you look on the app, there's a lot of things you can book into beforehand, and it's probably good advice if you do, because you can miss out if you don't book ahead for some things. So have a really good look at your app, and also that's where you do all your boarding.
You check in.
Yep.
Dining reservations, excursions if you want to.
Yep.
The app is what you really need to do.
Yep.
Printing luggage tags, covering them if you want to in contact, or your luggage tag sleeves if you buy those, purchase those. Research the ship. So do that. Also, what I like to do, I don't know about you, Sharon, is search for different options for lunch on embarkation day. If you don't want to be crowded and have the buffet only for lunch, a lot of the ships have different options for lunch.
Yes, we do that, don't we? We really like to have we're excited, but we also like to just sit quietly for a little while and just get our bearings and what we're going to do.
Go somewhere a little bit different for lunch if you can.
Yeah.
That's really good. Planning your embarkation day outfit.
Oh, well, I like to get in the pool before everybody else.
As you do all the time.
And I just make sure I put my swimmers in my bag, just so that you can change into those if you want to go for a swim, because your luggage may not get to your room in time.
That's right. And what time should you arrive at the cruise terminal, do you feel? It
depends on, what can you say, your level of loyalty level. So if you are at a certain level, you may get priority boarding. So it just sort of depends on. It will say on the app when you do your check-in, usually, doesn't it? It says, what time you want to board. But if you've got priority boarding, it's usually around 11:30, isn't it? 11.
Depending what time you've been allocated.
That's right.
Where you are, what city you're in, and all that.
Yeah.
Sort of.
So you might get a boarding time of 2:30 or something, but if your loyalty level is allowing you to get in to a earlier time, that's great, because you can then go and explore the ship when there's not as many people on board.
That's right. And you can always check your bags and drop the bags off earlier.
Oh, definitely, bag drop in. Take them if you want to. For instance, in Circular Quay, if you're a little bit early, you drop your bags off. You can walk up just a little way into the rocks and have a cup of tea before you get on board.
Cup of tea.
Yes. There's a lovely little, what's it called? The tea cozy.
Tea cozy.
Oh, it's very nice. So
advertising here.
Yes, and the little patisserie shop up there as well has cups of tea and cakes and things. So so that's a nice little pre-cruise thing to do if you've got the time.
That's right. And when you do return back to the ship, you can then head towards boarding and go. All you need to do is show your boarding pass, actually, don't you? Yeah,
so they very rarely rely on paper now, do they? It's mainly what's on the app. So you've got a QR code on the app, and then you just show your boarding pass. But we actually take hard copies of everything as well, just in case if the system goes down and you can't access the internet, then that can be a bit tricky. So we just
backup.
Yeah, we just take hard copies of the boarding pass, and that's
They will see if you're priority or not, so you can go through the priority check-in line, and then they'll forward you through to the terminal. Once you get into the terminal, the same thing will happen. You can go through the priority line through the check-in area.
But I guess for people watching this and wondering what to do on an embarkation day, they probably wouldn't have priority boarding because they'd know to do all this. So I wouldn't worry about priority boarding for now, because that's just something that you would get if you were travelling on those ships all the time, and you wouldn't need to worry about that for your first time. Just knowing that they'll guide you to where you've got to go, and it's usually really quick here in Australia. I believe I've watched some vlogs in America where it takes hours to get through to the ship, but here in Australia we've only really had one incident, quite a while ago, about getting on a ship, but it wasn't that long.
Normally pretty quick.
It is pretty quick.
And the staff at the terminals are really friendly and really helpful, so I wouldn't stress about it. Once you turn up, it's pretty smooth. And
you're so excited anyway, who cares?
That's right,
you
getting on a ship.
As long as you get on.
Holidays, that's all fun. So once you're checked in and once you're upstairs and you're through the terminal, and also the staff there will help you out and they'll guide you as to what to do.
Because you need to also go through security as well. So they might ask you to, just as they would if you're getting on a plane, they'll ask you to take belts off and all that sort of thing because you've got to walk through the what do you call it, an X-ray machine or whatever it is. So just be aware that you're going to go through there, put all your bags through just to have them checked.
If it's international, you'll have to show your passport through the border security section, and there's staff there that will guide you and show you how to do that as well.
If you've booked to Jody when you do your actual booking, if you're not going through a travel agent and you do your booking online yourself, you may use, because if it's a domestic cruise, you may just use your driver's license as proof of who you are, or you might use your passport. But just remember, if you do use your passport, that you'll need to take it with you. I've never been asked, but they may say, well, that's what you booked with. So so just decide which one you want to, or it might say you need to take your passport. I've just come back from Norfolk Island, and I didn't realise that I took my passport, but I didn't actually see anywhere that said that you needed to, and we did need to. So it's up to you, but it's sometimes better to take
form of identification that you've used.
Yes, you said that much better than I explained it then.
That's okay. So once you're cleared through border security, you've gone through security itself as well, you're ready to basically board the ship. And you only really need to have your boarding pass then, which will be possibly on your phone or hard copy if you have that.
And because prior to a cruise now you're actually putting your own picture onto your boarding pass, you used to get it taken, remember, before, but now because it's already on your app, they just look at you and go, yep, that's that person. And
they may take it again if for some reason at the check-in point. Muster.
That is one of the most important
things on embarkation day. Is once you're on the ship, you need to go to your muster station, and the crew will direct you to your station, and it'll also be on your
boarding pass.
Yep. And they will let you know which way to go, what level it's on, what area it's in, and go and get that checked off straight away. We generally will do that because you don't want to be the person being called out over the PA system just before departing and holding up the ship. So
I think it's a legal thing, isn't it, for the ship? They must have everybody go through the muster. Muster is when it's a safety element, and it's just so that you know if something does happen, where you actually have to go to meet to get your life jackets and to leave the ship if you have to for any reason. So it's just a legality and a safety thing. Also, there's a short film that you watch in your room as well.
In the stateroom on the TV.
But I think you can actually do that on the app
Do it
beforehand
on the app as
too.
well. Yep.
But you do, it's a very simple, straightforward thing, and you just walk straight to them. They will explain to you what you need to do, like Jodie said, and that's that. And then it's finished.
If not, it'll all go through.
Yeah.
And then your room won't generally be ready until about 1 o'clock on most cruise lines. So once you're on the ship, you can, as we just said before, go and have lunch or wander around, do whatever you feel up to. And then often we'll make an announcement when the cabins are ready. If not, maybe just go and have a look. And your keys for the cabins will be at the cabins. And so you'll go to the cabins when you want to.
And it's a nice time to just, because especially if you've never been on the ship before, it's really lovely time just to walk around, isn't it? And have a really good look at the ship. And if you've been on the ship before, like I said, you might want to just go and relax at the pool, and just enjoy your afternoon before you go back to your room, before the big crowds come.
And if you've purchased what's called the key, which is on Royal, they have the priority boarding, and they'll take your hand luggage as well, so you don't have to carry that around. And I believe they have the lunch.
Oh, that's right, they do too.
In
yes,
the specialty area.
So that's another thing to look into, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a certain cost per day to have the key access.
We've never done it, but we've been considering it, haven't we?
And that includes priority
tendering,
different ports and things like that. So it's often good to look at those costs to see if it's worth it for you. It includes Wi-Fi as well, so it's a good idea to have a look at it to see if it's worth it for you. And so once you're able to get into your cabin, what we do, it's only what we do, is we have a little look around our cabin, check it out, check that things are working, lights and things, and then we have our little own checklist, which we kind of forgot on one of our cruises.
Oh, we were shocking, weren't we?
Exhausted and tired. I think it was just a quick 3-day one last year, and we
needed it.
We needed to do our checklist, and we really forgot.
Forgot everything.
Yeah, so it happens.
We should have watched our own vlog.
But, we go in and we check if or not check, but we ask our cabin
last one, Jodie, I wrote a little list, and do you know what? The cabin steward loved it because sometimes, our language barrier can be a little bit, I might not explain myself very well, and they're not quite understanding exactly what you want. So I've just written it down. And I said to him, I hope you don't mind. He said, that's great, because then he can take it away. And if he doesn't understand something, he can ask someone as well, So, yes, I always check the pillows because I get a terrible sore neck if the pillows aren't quite right. So I'd like a firm pillow under the soft one, and I always ask for that. Because of our loyalty, we sometimes get robes, nice dressing robes, and if they're not there, we just remind them.
We check the beds generally. Ask for toppers if they don't have a topper on the beds, and we also check if we can get a kettle, because they're first in best dressed on most of the cruise lines. If they don't
but
have
some of them are just not having them at all now,
which is just fine.
But it's a little bit. They've got a coffee machine, but they don't have a kettle. So it's but anyway,
that's all right.
Yeah.
And what else do we check? We just check that things work, like lights and things. I guess most of the
TV.
time.
One time the TV wasn't working, and yeah, they came back in and fixed it. Also, especially if we've got a balcony, Jodie and I often don't want to go out into the crowds for sail away. We just want to chill out on the balcony and watch the beautiful, especially in Sydney Harbour. Oh my God, who wants to be anywhere else than looking at anything? It's just so magical. And yeah, we just love doing that, don't we? So we might order an ice bucket, you know, so that we can put our drinks and chill our drinks. And they'll bring some glasses and yeah.
There's a lot of talk about different ideas for sail away, like the sailorette party and things like that. But
it's how you feel on the day. Sometimes we feel like, oh yeah, we're going to do something, and other times we're like, yeah, we're just so tired. We're just like, oh, let's just relax.
What it feels like doing, and there's so many options, but you can just do whatever you feel like. That's what cruising's about. Just do whatever you feel like at the time, and you don't have to be no pressure to do anything. You can do whatever you like. And the other important thing to take away is putting your phone into aeroplane mode.
Oh yes, leave, especially if you're going out of Sydney Harbour. Once you get out of the heads,
just so you don't
send all your quick take photos and send to your family and friends, and
so
then go into
with a huge bill. That's the idea from that. So we could probably wrap it up there, Sharon, and have a quick one today.
Oh my goodness, are we already?
We've just about finished all of our notes on that one.
See, that's what happens too. Embarkation day just flies by.
It does fly by, and then you're ready for dinner.
Don't worry about getting dressed up for dinner either. If you don't really need to get. You can, if you wear something relatively nice during the day, you can just wear that at night time to have your meal.
Embarkation day, and you just do whatever you want to do.
And have a great time. And look
That's
forward to the rest of your cruise.
Yep. And just enjoy. So it's pretty quick. And as long as you're pretty organised with your documents to get on board and have everything in order, and have medications and everything in your hand luggage and all of that stuff that we've talked about before, things that are important in that hand luggage, and then you'll be fine. And you don't have to worry about anything. So
you just have a lovely holiday.
Yes. So
okay, well,
we will finish off on that note.
It's tea for now.
Tea for now. Take care.